What's going on? Doing a little work in the shop tonight. Uh, Working on a MS 291. The engine completely grenaded here. Um, I'm going to attempt to show you guys the cylinder head here. It is scored really bad. It's like that all the way around. Trying to give good lighting. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but it's trashed. Um, Little piston ain't much better. In fact, yeah, 46, 47, at the most 48 pounds of compression each pull. And I did 4 sets of pull trying to get it to come up, but it, it it's done. The crank and rod seem to be in really good shape. The bearings feel pretty good. The owner bought us a brand new unit here. Super excited. It's like Christmas. Our new rings, wrist pin, and ta-da! Our new piston. She is going to be so much happier. I'll clean up here in a minute. Yeah, super excited. Super excited. Um, for the most part, these Amazon engine kits are pretty good. Um, Knock on wood, I've had really good luck with them. Um, I don't know if you guys can see. That's the bottom of the crankcase, catching all the debris from the piston and whatnot. But we're going to build this tonight. Uh, I will have to pause you guys because I'm going to do a whole lot more cleaning on this crankcase and bottom end because, as you know, all of my units that go out, they go out spotless. So I'm just going to pause you guys and get to work on this, and we'll be right. All right. Well, I got it all cleaned up, and I kind of went on and got some of the prep work done. Um, I got our new piston on our cleaned up rod and crank. Got some new seals there. Got the cylinder already with the silicone already on it. The lower crankcase. Got it ready. So I guess you guys will come along for the ride. Oh, got this off of YouTube. This here is one of Hannah's old medicine uh, syringes um, when she was younger. Um, had them way back in the utensil drawer, found it and I was like, you know what? I saw a guy on YouTube say that it's really good for going ahead and pinpointing right where you need the oil. And this is just 2-cycle oil. I like putting some oil on there so that it's not a dry start. And of course, in the cylinder. Rings. Do not forget the rings. They have got to have some oil on the rings. You wanna break a ring? Slap them bad boys in there dry. And most of all of this I learned from Gary Beard at Beard's Machine Shop. I've watched him build so many engines. Side skirt. Yeah. I don't know if you guys can see, but there are two little dots right here. Those little pins. And those, here we go. See that? You've got to make sure that the ring opening is right there. All right. We'll put a little bit more oil down here for our bearings. All right. Piston. Yeah. Can you see it, maybe? There you go. See the arrow? That goes towards the exhaust. Always towards the exhaust. So, we're going to try to put this bad boy in here and not make a mess. Boom. Look at there. Now, here comes the really fun part. I have built a lot of these engines and never have the ring compressor. I've always just kind of slowly eased it on, and I've always had good luck. I say that, and because I say that, have you guys with me, I'll probably break a ring now. But we're gonna hope not. All right, intake side, exhaust side. All right. See if I can extend it. Check, make sure that my rings haven't moved, and they have. All right. Mm-mm. I don't know. Did it work? Did it not work? I don't know. All right. Now, a lot of these little engines, they come off from the top. Obviously, they come off from the top. But what I'm trying to say is the head bolts you can access from the top. The first big boy that I built for a customer, you see, you access the cylinder head bolts from the top. This motor here from the bottom. Cylinder head bolts. And if you'll notice, there is one oddball guy. The rest of them, like that. And that's because there's a little bit of a difference in the casing. This one right here, there's more plastic. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to fire this thing off tonight. Simply because I like for the silicone to have plenty of time to set up and set up right. And I also do not torque it down while it's still wet. I give it time to get a little tacky, and then I come back and torque it a little bit later. So far, I will say that I'm really impressed with the kit. I think the owner got a really good deal on this kit, and it came with lots of goodies. If we're lucky, we'll be able to fire it off tomorrow night. Again, it's just I like for the silicone to have time to set up and get really good and cured before you start introducing some heat to it. And there is a science to the madness here on your torque bolts, on your head bolts, excuse me. I know it's a little bit difficult. Get up here. All right. And you're still not going to be able to see it very well. Just go in a crisscross pattern, and you just keep going in a crisscross pattern until it gets it, I like, nice and snug. Really and truly, you're probably supposed to just go ahead and remove the handle, but tricks of the trade. Some of the guys that have been showing me things have taught me that working smarter, not harder, will pay off. So All right. I'm not going to torque it all the way down. That seems pretty good. No, I'll come on down a little bit more. I like it to just barely touch. And the reason for that is, Gary used to tell me, if you go ahead and torque it all the way down while the silicone is still wet, you smash all your silicone out. So all right, that's pulling together beautifully. I like it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and pause you guys and give this time to cure enough that I can come back and torque it, and then we can proceed. So, all right, see you in a few. All right, we got more done on her. I've gone ahead and torqued the crankcase bolts, so we're good there. I've already started reassembling everything. I am currently feeding my nylon rope into the combustion chamber. I'm like, why in the world are you doing that? Because I think it's hungry, that's why. And I think it wants some nylon rope. No. Trick of the trade. Put that in there. That will lock the piston. It is now locked. So I can safely torque the clutch on it. If I knew where my socket was. Y'all don't see it, do you? Lose my head if it wasn't attached. I am off tonight. Holy cow. I think it's three quarter. Okay, yeah. 19 actually. All right. Counterclockwise. Got that bad boy on there. Loosen up. Ta-da! All right. Go ahead and little steel lube there on the bearing for the clutch cover. sprocket looks pretty good. It's got some life left in it. All right. So there is a specific way that these sprocket covers, the sprocket clutch cover goes on. The oiler has a little metal piece sticking out. There is a notch in the clutch cover right here, and then there's a mark right here. Make sure that it's lined up. Like it. C-clip. Persuasion. Done. All right. Cover. Uh-oh. It's time for a reload. Love my Milwaukee fuel. The only thing is, you gotta be careful with it. That sun gun will sure tear up some stuff. All right. This side is done. Over here. Flywheel. Flywheel looks good. Of course, it's the flywheel that's got the built-in Woodruff key, so it pretty much does the work for you. We did not take the move the ignition module, so there's no sense in trying to worry about resetting it. I'll probably end up having to feed the rope back into it with this. In fact, I'm probably just going to use my impact driver. Hope it doesn't tear my hand up. Ah! Good job, good job, good job. All right. The side covers are outside. Got them cleaning up at the moment. And the carb, a little dirty on the outside, which means it probably is on the inside also. So what I'm probably going to do is probably going to pause you guys again and go check on our parts side covers, and I might knock this thing down and start checking it out, just so that he might as well have everything ready to go like brand new, because I mean, practically he's got a new motor, he's got a new saw, you know, for the most part. Um, so why not check out the carb and rebuild it if necessary? I'm pretty sure I keep these on hand. If not, Amazon just alerted me that a package arrived, so that's probably uh, carburetor kits. But all right, I'm gonna go check on the delivery and our side covers, and we'll do this in just a few minutes. All right, so sorry, I forgot about you guys. Um, Went on and got the side covers cleaned up, carburetor, rebuilt it. It was in need of a little bit of a rebuild. It looked like not not the worst that I've seen though. Um, anyway, all we like now is the the chain clutch cover, the bar, and of course the top cover. But first things first, I want to do a compression test because I don't know if I told you guys before. The best this unit would do when it got here was 47, 48, I believe. I've got a picture, and if I can figure out how to attach it to the video, I will. But I'm kind of excited. Let's see what kind of compression she gives now, huh? All right, throttle wide open and pull until the needle stops. Woo! Right off the bat, this thing's got some compression. So I might have to put this in the floor. Throttle open. And y'all with me? Here we go. All right. That is really good. These are unseated rings, and we're already putting out over 100 pounds of compression. I'll run another test real quick. Really good, really good. I'm excited. I'd like to try to see if we can get it to pop off. I might try it. We're just not going to run it very long because, like I said, I like I like for the gasket maker, the silicone, to have time to sit up and do what it's supposed to do. All right, guys. It's the first time you guys have been along for a rebuild, so let's see what she does. Well, probably flooded it. Well, I have to do a vacuum test on the carburetor, make sure that it's sealing like it's supposed to, but we got compression. Well, I know we got fire, so it's probably just as well give the silicone time to set up and cure. But anyway, since we don't get to hear her tonight, we'll definitely get to hear her tomorrow night. So I told the tale. I couldn't wait for tomorrow night.